Hello everybody, welcome to the third installment of my beginner tutorial series. This is where we were left off in the last tutorial. We had made a pencil and we had coloured it and given it a few basic shaders. This video will be just about how to make a basic render and get a final image out of this pencil. So what we can do is, this is our normal view in the layout tab. We can go up here to these buttons and you can see you can go to a wireframe mode, or you can go to a coloured mode or final rendered mode. And what we need to do is go to final rendered mode, because that's what we'll be working in today. Another way of doing this is just to hold down Z and you can switch these modes with this wheel menu which comes up. So go to rendered mode, and all I'm really going to do is set up a couple of lights and put this on a nice flat plane so we can render it. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to press Shift A to bring up the add menu, and I'm going to add a plane, and then I'm just going to click S5 to scale it up so it covers a large amount of ground. Now we're going to go to this view here, this front view, and align our pencil so it looks like it's resting on the plane. So you can press GZ to move it up, and then press R to rotate it until it looks like it is resting on the plane. You can do this by aligning it to the red line, as we haven't moved our plane up or down yet. So yeah, now this looks like it is on the, it's just resting on the plane, and we can start playing around with materials and lights as well. So I'm just going to give this a nice material, a nice, maybe a light bluish material. So you can click on the plane and go down here to the material settings and click new material and change this to blue, a nice blue colour. That's all I'm going to do. Now we can go over here to world settings and tap on that and click this colour and set that to be black. So the ambient colour of the world is black, so it's only the lights in the scene lighting our scene. This is the default light which Blender always creates when you load up the program. You can see if we press G and move that around, we can light our pencil in all different kinds of ways. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on this light, and you can see this light down here has these light settings, and we're going to change this to an area light. Now you can see this area light is really small, so we can grab it and scale it up. So it's now a large area of light aimed at our pencil. We can change the direction which the light is facing by holding this little yellow button and placing it on our pencil to face it the direction of our pencil. And then we can press Shift D to duplicate this and put it to another side, and then also point it back at the pencil. So we can light 2 or 3 sides of a pencil. I'm going to add a third light, and now you can see our pencil is lit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here to the render settings. I'm going to change my render engine from Eevee to Cycles and set my device to GPU. This might take a little power off your PC. As we can see here, we're getting a much higher fidelity final image. I'm now going to start tweaking the brightness and colour of all these lights. So you can click on one of these lights, maybe change it to a more purplish tone, and take this one and maybe change it to a more yellowish tone. And we can see that adds a bit of dynamic lighting to our scene. And I'm just going to turn down the power of these quite a lot. And this final light up here, I'm going to move it right above and looking down at the pencil. And now I want it to be shown from this view, so we can press Ctrl-Alt-0 to move our camera to this view. So this will be what the final render looks like. So we might want to now once again change the position of all the lights. So yeah, this is something I'm now happy with. So in order to render this image, we can go here to the output properties. We can set the resolution we want our final image to be. I'm going to keep it at 1080p for the sake of a tutorial. We can change what file format it'll be, and most importantly, we can change where it's going to save to. If you render your image and you haven't saved it to anywhere, then you're not going to be able to keep that image, especially not if it's an animation. So we can click here and we can click something like downloads, which I'm just going to do for the sake of this tutorial, and just output that. We can change the color depth. I'm going to change it to 16, and yeah, now we can just go up here to this tab and click render image. As we can see, the image is now rendering. This is our final image. It'll continue rendering for a few minutes. So yeah, you should end up with something like this, and this is the final render. It'll be where you saved it, wherever you saved it in your files from earlier. And so yeah, this is the end of the tutorial series. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope it helped you. So yeah, like and subscribe to show your support, and I'll see you later. Bye.